Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be, yes you guessed it, another quick video about the Webley Mastiff, or my Webley Mastiff. This is a fairly recent rifle I've bought, and it's a new addition to my collection. It's a Mastiff 12, so it's in 2.2, my favourite calibre as always. I always tend to favour the 2.2. And this one is FAC rated. It's not something that's been tinkered around with by a previous owner. It's actually bought from Webley as FAC rated, so it's pushing out about 20 foot-pounds, which is quite something if you're using the right pellets on it. It's whoever had the previous. I didn't buy it brand new. It's a Billy Bargain second hand deal. Whoever had it before, I think they used some pointed pellets on it, some marksman pellets, and I don't think it really did it justice. They didn't do anything with the stock. I've refinished the stock on it by using Napier stock oil on it and everything else, and I brought it up to this nice golden brown Turkish walnut, and it's really brought out the grain in it and all that lot. So you can see the old tiger stripes now. Taken off the cheek piece, oiled everything, greased everything, CLP'd everything. I've not managed to take the action off the stock or anything like that yet. There's a 5mm Allen key that goes up inside, and you release that and take the stock off. I'm going to sort out other issues with the gun, namely one, get a silencer on it. Now this is a 16-inch barrel, and he's got like a built-in moderator or a silencer here at the end, just this little bit here. And this one, being FAC rated, has got one hell of a bark on it. So I'm going to get an adapter. I've ordered one off the internet, cost about 12-15 quid I think it was, and you screw that onto there, which gives you the adaptation to put a normal what's it called, a normal silencer on it. So once that goes on there and sort of like sits on the end, I'll have to re-zero it back in, because when you put anything on the end of any gun or anything like that, you always have to re-zero back in, just to make sure everything's as accurate as it can be. Just make it a bit more back garden friendly and a bit more range friendly and everything else. But yeah, with being FAC, there's a hell of a bark. At the moment, I'm running the heavier the better H&Ns, Barracuda Extremes. I think they're 18.52 grain, which tend to really suit the gun. It's based on a Kral puncher, and you do get quite a good deal with Krals. I've had a few Krals in the past, and everybody tends to think they're a cheaper end. And when you see reviews on these, they go, "Oh, the stocks needs refinishing and not happy with it." Well, do you know what? Get the sandpaper out, have a go of it yourself. You know, the gun is made to a price point, and you know what the price point is. You're not going to get a day state Wolverine for sub £500. You're just not going to get it. That's where all the arty-farty, pontified bit comes on it, where they go, "Oh, look at this and this, that, and the other." And I'm not interested in stuff like that. For me, I don't think any air rifle is worth 2,000 quid. It really isn't. Not for what I'm going to use it with. Like I say, I have to justify it. And if you're into that sort of stuff, good on, brilliant and all that lot. It's just not for me. But yeah, I'm not, dissing anybody who is into that sort of stuff. Crack on with it. It's really good, and hats off to you. If you got that kind of money to spend some money on your hobby and enjoy it, then all power to you. Yeah, so I've had a good old play with it. I've refinished the stock, Napier stock finish on it. I've sorted out the cheek piece on it. The cheek piece was all, blurted and everything else. I sorted that out, and I'm running a Hawk. I think it's 4B 15, I think, or 50 illuminated reticle on it again, which again is got a Hawk. I slag Hawk off. But some Hawks are in need of a throw lever. This one isn't, because this one's fairly easy to adjust and everything else. So Hawk, if you're listening, some are alright and some are actually quite difficult. It's got a two-stage trigger. You can take the stock off to adjust that trigger. I haven't managed to do it yet. I need to get a 5mm Allen key on that bit down there, and the handle, take it off. The whole lot should lift off. and I can adjust it. But to be fair, the trigger's perfect for me. Well, not perfect, but I could fettle it at another date. But yeah, I'm going to get that silencer on it, make it a bit more back garden friendly. I'm not too impressed with the bark on it. But yeah, being FAC, it's going to be loud anyway. But yeah, it's a fairly decent rifle, that, for the money. It was leaking when I got it in the gun shop. I actually, the guy charged it up and he said they've got a problem with it, it's leaking. But it had been sat around in his shop for well over a year. Nobody had touched it because not everybody's got FAC air on their ticket. Me being into air guns as well as shotguns and things like that, I decided to put it on when I got it, so I've got it. So we came to agreement. I bought it off him, and I've been fettling around with it and everything else. And I'll put it back on the channel when I've actually finished it. Same as my Virac that I got off a pal of mine. I'll put that on when I've finished fettling with it. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick little video on this one. It's a Webley Mastiff, or Corral Puncher by any other name. And it's pretty decent weight. Its shoulder's really nice. When you offer it up, it actually comes to the face, and you get eyes on the prize fairly easy. And it's got a hell of a kick to it. So whatever it's going to hit is really punished by it, especially with those Barracuda 18s. I've got some JSB Diablos heavies, super heavies, if you know what I mean. But they're just not cutting it with their stuff. So I've decided to up it before I'm going to go slug wise, because slugs you can put in the FAC rated ones, because they've got some power in them to push that slug out. So I've got a bit of slug testing to do as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick video, show you another one of the collection, a recent addition, which is the Webley Mastiff 12. Like I say, this one is FAC rated and is pushing out 20 foot-pounds. You wouldn't know, to be fair. There's no indication on it except on the serial number that indicates that it is FAC rated. But like I say, they are made to a price point. It's again the thumbhole stock, which I do favour. I'm not bothered about sporting stock, but more and more rifles are going over to this sort of thumbhole grip stock, and it's really nice. It's comfortable to hold. You got some swivel screw down here, so you can put a strap on it. Make it a little bit more outdoor friendly. But yeah, I'm gonna get a silencer on it. Make sure probably a SAC silencer on it. Then that way I can probably change it over for one of my rimfires as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick update as on the channel, keep some interest up for you guys. Make sure that I'm not all about rimfires and everything else. I still like the old air stuff. But yeah, this is a new edition, or recent edition. It's the Webley Mastiff 12 in 2.2, but it's the FAC rated. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye bye.